What up? It's your girl, Michelle Lawrence, coming to you live from LBC Studios. Right? How's your week going? It's Tuesday. We on week number 3 of this lockdown. What is happening, people? Are your kids driving you nuts yet? Today's message is very timely. We're going to be talking about 11 ways to self-motivate because right now we all need some of that, okay? So I'm going to need you to grab a pen. I usually tell you grab a snack, but I'm going to need you to grab a pen and come right back. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for today. Oh my goodness. How y'all doing tonight? Oh my gosh. It's your girl, Michelle. Whew, girl. It's what? Day number, I don't know. March was a hell of a long month. It seemed like it was going on forever and ever and ever. And I'm so glad today is the last day of March. But yeah, I need some new beginnings. April is tomorrow, new beginnings. But a lot of us need to be able to like rejuvenate and motivate ourselves to kind of get ourselves to the next level. Oh my goodness. If this is your first time joining me, my name is Michelle Lawrence, and I am your friendly neighborhood brand ambassador. I help you stand out so that you can make your mark in the world. The way I do that is by social learning. I do it with my MARK method. That's MARNK. It stands for mindset, authenticity, revenue, and knowledge. And the way we do it around these parts is we do social learning just like this and online courses. So, what are you waiting for? It's time for you to make your mark. Oh my gosh. So, have I got stuff planned for you tonight? Okay. We're going to talk about all of the things, how to motivate yourself. I'm going to give you 11 tips to kind of get you on your way. Okay. You ready for this? I hope you are because we're going to have so much fun tonight. Okay. So, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Right. Right? You see, look, look, right? Oh my God, I'm so excited. So, anyways, oh my goodness. Really? Facebook, you just send this up there like this now? Really? Anyways, so guys, I'm monitoring the feed all over the place. But anyways, I wanted to share these 11 tips with you so that we can kind of like try to self-motivate, right? So, what you working with this week? What were you working with this week? Did you have what were your stressors? Just go ahead and mention it on the chat. Oh my gosh, hey boo, how you doing? Here's my boo Cindy Lou. I'm so excited to see you. See, look, hi. I just love your picture. It's so cute and so you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, hey, so let's go ahead and dive into these 11 tips that you can use right now. I know everyone all over the world is going through this crazy time right now. And, sometimes you get motivation from externally, but tonight we're going to talk about how you can motivate yourself from within. All right. So, oh my God, y'all ready? I hope you are. All right. So let's talk about it. Motivation really is a learned skill, right? It's something that's, human nature, and it's a learned skill. But so if you feel like, oh, I don't know if I could do that, trust me, it is a learned skill. Okay. So our first tip tonight is going to be to choose happiness. All right. So why choose happiness? I mean, it's easier to motivate yourself from a good place when you're in a positive mood, right? And it's easier to do that if you're coming from a happy place or from a positive space in your mind. So, try to think positively, and that can also help your mood. Okay. Let's see. The next tip is going to be here. Be a finisher. You're like, what do you mean by that, Michelle? Well, basically, learn to be a finisher, right? So I know that a lot of times, it's kind of hard if you have like a whole bunch of unfinished stuff. That adds so much anxiety to what you already feel right? But if you learn to like finish each task and try to get it done, avoid quitting before you can get started, right? I know, right, Cindy Lou? She says choose life. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So avoid quitting a task before you can get it, 100% done, right? Try to just wrap it up. Try to finish it, and this way you'll have success. But guess what? Success breeds more success. So if you finish a task, you can start with little small things. Just finish those tasks, and then you have a win, right? A lot of times people say, celebrate your wins. There's a reason for that. It's psychology behind that. When you do that, you're more likely to do it again and celebrate another win, right? So be a finisher. Okay. So let's see. Our next tip tonight would be, here we go. There we go. What? There we go. Ha ha ha. I love this one. Expect mistakes, right? Oh my goodness. I can tell you about mistakes. Okay. So last night I was shooting a commercial and I shot it 5 different times. Like seriously, 5 different times. And of course there were mistakes every single time. And I was like, I want it to be perfect. There's no such thing as perfect. I kind of I know that, but I need to keep telling myself that. So expect mistakes. It's going to happen, right? I know, right? It's just going to happen. It's just a part of it. And so it's a part of the learning process. That is exactly right, Cindy Lou. Oh my God. It is a part of the learning process because guess what? The more mistakes you make, the more you learn. And that's the whole point. The whole point. The more you learn, then the more you grow. Oh my gosh. We're of the same mind, girly. Oh my gosh. The same mind. So take advantage of those mistakes. Oh my goodness. So the next thing we're going to talk about now, oh my gosh, be grounded in the present. That is so important, guys. So important. Too many times you get sucked in and now that all of this, the new cycle is off the chain. It's off the rails right now. The new cycle is off the rails. And I know I'm not negating the fact that this is a stressful time for everyone, but I think sometimes just being grounded in the present, right? Don't dwell on the past because that can cause you, regret. Don't dwell on the future that hasn't happened yet because that can cause you anxiety. Dwell in what's going on right now, right? Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. I know. Hey, Natanya. Hey, boo. I see. Dwell on what's happening right now and embrace the seconds. Oh my gosh. It is so amazing. It is so amazing to just focus on what is happening right now. Right now. Don't even worry about all the rest of the stuff. Because you know what? It'll just be. So be mindful and be present. And that can kind of help you on the inside to motivate yourself. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Are you guys loving this or let me know. Let me know. I really want your feedback here. Okay. All right. So the next thing we're going to talk about would be this right here. Focus on the results. Oh my goodness. This is really, really important. And I know, notice the slide. It says new mindset equals new results. Focus on the results, right? So as a matter of fact, if you think about the result from the very start, right? What do you want? You want a positive result, right? Focus on that. And that will be your driving force. That will be that motivation that you need to keep going to the next level. So focus on the results. Oh my goodness. Okay. The next tip that we will share would be give yourself a reward. Now, I love this one. I straight up give myself a reward all the time. Okay. So your reward could be many things. It could be, if I shoot this commercial tonight, which is one of the rewards I'm going to give myself, I'm going to go take a nap. I'm going to go get some sleep because I am running on pure adrenaline right now and coffee. So my reward is going to be sleep. sweet sleep. Okay. Oh my gosh. But, I digress. Squirrel. So look, give yourself a reward. As a matter of fact, determine what the reward is before you even start whatever it is that you're going to do. So, I already know that my reward is going to be sleep because that's what I really, really want right now. What is your reward for doing whatever you want, right? Whatever task you have at hand. What reward would you give yourself? Go ahead and drop it in the chat. I'd love to hear it. She says mine is clothing. Oh, coloring. Really? Oh, wow. Right? Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. A friend of mine, a nurse friend of mine, some of you don't know, but I am a nurse in real life. And I used to work at a clinic, and one of my colleagues gave me an adult coloring book. Yeah, I need to pull that out right now because, girl, woo! The stress right now. I just need to be stressed. So yes, give yourself a reward. Okay. Your next tip would be use a timer. You're like, what? Yeah, girl, use a timer. Okay. Decide on how long the task is going to be. You're going to do this real quick and get it done. Okay. And stick to the timer, right? So that's the other thing I have to do tonight. I'm going to shoot this commercial. I'm going to set a timer. And if it's shot or done or not, I'm going to reward myself with sweet sleep. Right? Oh my gosh. Use a timer. Decide on how long you want that task to be, right? And then this way you can try to beat the clock. So there you go. That's another way to try to win, right? Win, right? So try to beat the clock. And this way, you could, create a win out of that. There are lots of apps that you can do this with. You can do this with any kind of phone. Well, not a flip phone. If you're rolling with a flip phone, girl, oh Lord. But there are lots of apps that do that. So, set a timer, and that's pretty helpful. Right? Girl, play beat the clock and see if you can get it done. All right. So our next tip would be this right here. Oh my God, I love this. Read inspirational quotes, right? Oh my goodness. This sometimes you don't have the words yourself, but somebody else wrote those words many, many years ago, and you just happen to pull one out. It's so funny. We, like I told you, I'm a nurse in real life. And so every morning at 8:30, we do our morning huddle. And part of our morning huddle not only goes over all the patients that we're going to see that day and all the other stuff, but also part of that morning huddle is an inspirational quote. We do a safety question and an inspirational quote. And it's really, 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 it really does good to start your day with something positive, right? So once again, that's self-motivation. That's what we're doing here, right? So start each day with a grateful heart. That's a really great quote. As a matter of fact, I might use that tomorrow at huddle. Oh my goodness, I love this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Our next tip would be, let's see how long it's going to take to flip over. There it is. Consider the price of failure. Now, most people don't want to start off something just to fail, right? Of course, you learn from the failure, but consider the price of the failure, right? What is the price of failing to follow through? What does that truly mean to you, right? Make a list of the negatives, right? And, some of us are driven by pain, right? Some of us are driven by reward. So it's two sides of the same coin, right? So if you're one of these people that like to, one of my business mentors used to tell me this, and I love this. I love this analogy. So there are different types of people, right? Some people like to set a target and hit it and try to hit the target. And that's their laser focus. That's their mindset. They like to do that. Some people like to have a bunch of targets and try to hit it as many times as they can, right? But it just depends on your mindset, how you think, right? If you're one of those people who is laser focused and you're like, look, I want a target and I'm going to hit it. That's the way I think. Great. Some people like to like shoot for the moon and land upon the stars. Whatever you get, it's still a win because you landed amongst the stars, right? So figure out where you are. So this where it says consider the price of failure, it's like either you want to focus on the winning part or consider the price of failure. Two sides of the same coin, right? So love that, right? I love it, love it, love it. All right. Our next one here. Oh my goodness. This one we all need to do. Okay. I don't know about you, but ever since Rona decided to like show up, I have gotten fatter. And I know why. It's because I'm not walking around and doing stuff. Well, I know why. It's because I eat too much crap. So yeah, get some exercise. Whether it is just doing something stationary or some yoga. So this weekend I pulled out my yoga mat and I did some stretches and stuff and it felt so good, right? Get some exercise. Guess what? It releases endorphins and all those good things that kind of give you that good feeling on the inside, right? Those endorphins that you like, and then you could even take a break, get some exercise and then take a little break. I know. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. She's like, yes, move that body, right? Just go ahead and move it. And I need to do that myself because, oh my goodness, there's so much more of me right now. It's like ridiculous. I'm filling out stuff and I'm like, oh my God, I haven't been in this size in a long time. So yeah, get some exercise, guys, because, I'm not here for the bigger me. I want to go back to where I was. Oh my gosh. And then this right here, oh my goodness, this one is our last tip. And here it is, measure your progress, right? How would you know if you're getting anywhere if you don't measure it? Measure your progress. And so this is a way to kind of help you with self-motivation. So, it's like, okay, well, I know I need to do this, this, and this. And so this way you can measure and see where you're going and see if you're even getting anywhere. And then you can reward yourself. I'm just saying. So try to measure your progress and that'll also help you move into the right direction. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I am so excited that we got to be here and do this. Oh my goodness. Of course, I got to tell you all the places where you can find me. Okay. I am so happy to be able to bring mindset things like this to you every Tuesday, right? I do this here in my Facebook group. On my Facebook page. And then I also have a Facebook group on that page, right? And so you can find me everywhere at LBC Branding on Facebook. You can also find me on YouTube and Instagram at LBC Branding. I also have a podcast. I actually recorded the podcast version of this tutorial tonight, last night actually, and it drops tonight at 10 p.m. So you can check me out at the Leopard Shoe Diaries anywhere you listen to podcasts. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So excited. I'm hoping that you were able to get a little something out of that, right? And I'm hoping that these tips help you to motivate yourself. Seriously, we are living in unprecedented times. And I know right now that word unprecedented is like overused. It's like so overused, but it's true. We're living in unprecedented times right now. And we have to figure out ways to keep our happy. Because if you turn the news on, girl, seriously, that can steal your joy really, really quickly. And you can choose to be happy. I'm just saying, you can choose to be happy amidst all the crazy that's happening around us. So anyways, I'm so excited. I'm so happy that we're able to spend this time together. And tune in next week where we'll talk about some more tips. Course correct, little mind shift mindset every Tuesday. Oh my goodness. So I only have one thing for you. What are you waiting for? It's time for you to make your mark. We'll see you next week. Take care.